You know that feeling, that burning sensation in the soles of your feet the moment you wake up? It isn't exactly pain. It isn't exactly numbness. It's like a small electrical current buzzing all night under the arches of your feet. You put your feet on the floor, and instead of that familiar cool surface, there's a faint, tingling, and sometimes sharp pain. You've tried alpha lipoic acid. You've tried vitamin B12. You've tried magnesium. It might have felt a little different that first week. Then, everything went right back to the way it was. Here's what nobody tells you straight. Supplements cannot regenerate nerve fibers. But the 5 exercises I'm going to show you today can, and I'll prove it with science. Here's what's actually happening inside your body. Peripheral nerves are wrapped in a protective sheath, just like the rubber casing on an electrical wire. When that sheath gets damaged because of poor circulation, the signals misfire. You feel burning when there's no heat. You feel numbness where there should be sensation. Every single nerve fiber is fed by a network of microscopic capillaries. When you sit still for more than 30 minutes, the blood flow down to your legs drops by nearly 50%. The nerve fibers are starved of oxygen, and they slowly degenerate. Think of the plaque building up inside a water pipe. The pipe isn't broken, but nothing can flow through it. That process works in reverse, too. Increase the blood flow, deliver the oxygen, and nerve fibers can regenerate. That's the foundation of everything we're doing today. Today we have 5 exercises, counting down from 5 to 1. The most important one is at the very end, so make sure you stick around for that. You don't need a gym. You only need a sturdy chair and 15 minutes. At the end of the video, I have an extra bonus exercise, just 2 minutes in bed before you go to sleep. Most people feel the difference on the very first night. Exercise number 5, ankle rotations. Sit up straight. Keep both feet flat on the floor. Rest your hands lightly on your thighs. When you sit still, the blood flow to your legs is cut by almost half after just 30 minutes. This exercise is the absolute fastest way to reverse that. With your right foot, pull your toes back toward your shin and hold for 1 second. Push your toes far down and hold for 1 second. Up, down. Every time you contract that muscle, you push blood up against gravity. Next, lift your leg up slightly. Draw 5 wide circles clockwise, then 5 circles counterclockwise. Switch to your left leg and repeat. If your leg is numb and the movement feels disconnected, that's completely normal. That's just your nerve reacting. Keep going. For each leg, do 10 pumps and 5 circles in each direction. Start with half that amount if you get cramps. Exercise number 4, nerve glides. Sit slightly forward on your chair. Don't lean all the way back. Nerves are living tissues that need to glide freely through the surrounding muscles. With peripheral neuropathy, the nerve gets trapped, and a trapped nerve is a constantly irritated nerve. Straighten your right leg, pull your foot up, pointing your toes toward your shin. You'll feel a pull along the back of your leg, or an increased tingling in your foot. That's the nerve moving, which is exactly the goal. Hold for 3 seconds. Release. Bend your knee back to the floor. The key here is going slow. You aren't stretching the muscle, you're moving the nerve. Do 8 repetitions for each leg. I want to pause for a second, because what I'm about to tell you made me stop in my tracks when I first read it. In 2015, researchers at the University of Utah took skin biopsies from patients with peripheral neuropathy before and after a 12-week exercise program. And under the microscope, what did they see? New nerve endings had formed in the damaged tissue. This happened in people who were told their nerve damage was permanent. This isn't about managing your decline. This is about creating the right environment for your body to regenerate itself. And that's exactly what the next 2 exercises do. Exercise number 3, toe wakes. Sit all the way back in your chair. Doing this barefoot works best. Peripheral neuropathy attacks the smallest fibers first, the ones that control sensation at the tips of your toes. Part 1. Toe splaying. Spread all 5 toes as far apart from each other as possible. Hold for 3 seconds. Release. If some of your toes don't move, don't force them. The effort of trying is the exercise itself. Part 2. Lifting by groups. Lift just your big toe up, keeping the other 4 flat on the ground, for 2 seconds. Then lift the 4 small toes, keeping the big toe flat. This will feel almost impossible. It's supposed to, and that's exactly why it works. Part 3. Towel scrunching. Place a small towel under your foot, use your toes to grip it, and pull it toward you for 30 seconds. Switch legs. If you don't have a towel, use a thick piece of paper. For each part, do 10 splays, 10 lifts, and 30 seconds of towel scrunching. Do this for both feet. Before we get to the last 2 exercises, if this video is changing how you view your condition, hit that like button right now. It helps other people over 60 years old find this exact information when they need it most. Exercise. Number 2, calf pumps. Stand behind your chair. Place your hands on the backrest. Keep your feet hip-width apart. Your calf is your second heart. That isn't a metaphor. That's just anatomy. Every time your calf muscle contracts, it squeezes the veins and pushes blood up against gravity. When your calves are inactive, blood pools, and oxygen delivery to your nerve fibers drops. This is the main reason peripheral neuropathy gets worse in people who sit a lot. Slowly raise your heels up. Hold for a full 2 seconds at the top, feeling the calves squeeze tight. Lower yourself down slowly. The lowering phase is just as important as the lifting phase. If standing is difficult for you today, put a resistance band under the soles of your feet. Push your feet down against the band. Hold for 2 seconds, and release slowly. Do 12 repetitions. Not 10, not 15. That's the exact number of repetitions where your calves cross the threshold from just warming up to actually pumping blood. Rest for 20 seconds. Add another set if you feel ready. Exercise. Number 1. Reconnection. Stand behind your chair. Just touch your fingertips lightly on the backrest. Keep your eyes open and look straight ahead. Here's what most people don't know about peripheral neuropathy. Your feet are packed with proprioceptors. These are microscopic sensors in your muscles and tendons that constantly report back to your brain about your body position. Are you leaning? Are you about to fall? Is the ground uneven? Peripheral neuropathy silences those sensors. It isn't weak muscles making you lose your balance. It's the line of communication between your feet and your brain that has been cut off. This exercise reconnects that exact line. Phase 1. Slowly shift your weight to your right foot, just a slight lean, not a full shift. Hold for 5 seconds. Feel the pressure change in your foot, even if it's faint. Those are your sensors firing up. Return to the center. Shift to the left. Hold for 5 seconds. Phase 2. Lift your right heel up about 0.8 inches, which is roughly 2 centimeters, keeping your toes on the floor. Hold for 3 seconds. Lower it down. Switch legs. This tiny movement challenges your sensors in a completely different way than standing flat on both feet. Phase 3. Let go of the chair with one hand and keep just a light touch with the other. Hold for 10 seconds. A single point of contact gives your brain a safety signal while your feet do the real work. If standing isn't safe for you yet, sit down, lift and lower each foot, and focus heavily on the feeling of your foot touching the floor. Do 5 weight shifts per side, 5 heel lifts, and 3 holds of 10 seconds each. Do this morning and night, twice a day. One more thing before we finish, and this surprises almost everyone. The 2 minutes right before you fall asleep are the absolute most valuable minutes in your recovery process. During sleep, your growth hormones spike and your cells regenerate. Flood those nerves with extra blood right before that window opens, and you're literally setting up your nerve tissue for the repair process that happens while you sleep. Step 1. 30 seconds. Lie on your back and pump both feet continuously, pulling them in and pushing them out, slowly and deliberately. Step 2. 60 seconds. Press the back of both legs flat into the mattress, pull both feet toward you, and hold them right there. This position uses gravity to drain the stagnant fluid in your lower legs, the exact fluid that has been pressing on your nerve fibers all day long. Step 3. 30 seconds. Draw slow circles with both feet at the same time, moving in opposite directions. Do this every night for 2 weeks. Most people notice a real difference within the first 10 days. Let's recap. Exercise 5. Ankle rotations. This restores blood flow in minutes. It's the starting point of every single session. Exercise 4. Nerve glides. Do 8 slow repetitions per leg. Never rush this one. Exercise 3. Toe wakes. The movement that feels impossible to do is the one doing the most work. Exercise 2. Calf pumps. Exactly 12 repetitions for 2 sets. Exercise 1. Reconnection. Morning and night. Every single day. And the bonus exercise. 2 minutes to let your body do the real healing while you sleep. Leave a comment down below. Which of these 5 exercises surprised you the most? I read every single comment. If this video helped you out, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I post a new video, built entirely on what I've seen work over 20 years. Move well. Live healthy. I'll see you in the next video.